Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're taking a look at our 5253 test review. This is the second one I made up for you guys. Let's take a look. Now, the first part here says factor completely if prime and factorable say so. I'll give you guys a little hint. You probably won't have anything that's unfactorable, so you're going to have to factor. So, number one here, you're looking at it, try to find a GCF first. Can I take out anything from 2, 1, and negative 6? No. So therefore, I know I'm going to have to do my A times C on top and my B down low. So A times C is 2 times negative 6, which is negative 12. Please be careful about your signs. Your B down low is 1. Okay? So now I'm thinking, what numbers can I multiply together to get me negative 12? Add to positive 1. So we're looking positive 4 and negative 3. Okay, so I bring down the first and the last term for my trinomial, 2x squared and negative 6. In the middle, I'm going to put a positive 4 and a negative 3, plus 4x minus 3x. Again, all you are doing is rewriting the middle term, your b term, so that it adds up. So 4x minus 3x gives me 1x. I know I'm on the right track. Okay, next we do two parentheses around the first two and around the second two terms. You're looking for a GCF of 2x squared plus 4. So what can I take out of there? 2x squared plus 4x. I can take out a 2x, which leaves me with x plus 2. Okay, all I'm doing is taking out a 2x from both those terms. Then over here, negative 3x minus 6, I can factor out a negative 3. Okay, which leaves me with an x plus 2. Guys, you can do a quick check here. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 2 is 4x. Negative 3 times x is negative 3x. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. You know you are doing this right if they are the same. So I put down x plus 2, cover them up, okay, and I'm left with 2x minus 3. Now, all they want us to do in number 1, 2, and 3, 4 here are to factor. We've done that. We're done. You don't set it equal to 0, okay? That's it. Awesome. Number 2, 6x squared minus 20x plus 14. You're looking for a common number that can go in all three of them. This time it happens to be a 2. Now, I'm going to factor out a 2, which leaves me with a 3x squared minus 10x plus 7, okay? Let the 2 chill out front, all right? Or this is not an equation, so it has to stay there. If you get rid of that 2, that's going to be incorrect, okay? So please be aware of that. Don't get rid of GCF if not an equation. Okay, cool. And you can read my terrible handwriting there. All right, now I'm looking inside. 3 times 7 is 21. That's my A times C. My B is negative 10. Okay, what numbers multiply give you 21 but add to negative 10? Negative 7, negative 3. Okay, so let the 2 out front. 3x squared minus 7x minus 3x plus 7. Okay, so it's the same idea. Parentheses are on your first 2, parentheses are on your second 2. I can take out an x there, so I'm left with 3x minus 7. Over here, now I'm trying to make negative 3x plus 7 into positive 3x minus 7. So I'm going to have to factor out a negative 1. Okay, so the 3x minus 7 is common in both of them. I know I'm doing it right. Write down 3x minus 7. If I cover that up, I'm left with the x minus 1. And all the while, I'm letting that 2 just hang out front. That's it, okay? So we're totally good. Those are probably the 2 hardest factoring problems you're going to run into, okay? Number 3, a few different ways you could do this. We could do our AC method, A times C, all right, negative 25-ish, it's really bad. And then my B is 0 because I have no x's. So what numbers multiply give you negative 25, add to 0, positive 5 and negative 5. Hey guys, notice how there's no number out front, it's just a 1. So I can do my 2 parentheses, x and x, all right, plus 5, minus 5. Boom. Okay, this is also known as a difference of squares problem because they're both perfect squares. So if you would notice that, you could have jumped right into it. Number 4, do you see a GCF? Yes, I could take a 3 out, which leaves me with x squared minus 4. Hip hip hooray, because this is another difference of squares problem. Let the 3 chill there, 2 parentheses. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the square root of x squared? X. What's the square root of 4? 2 plus 2 minus 2, you win. Okay? Cool. Now, I do want to show you one other thing, because I mentioned this in class. If I were to give you guys something like this, x squared plus 5x minus, let's go with, I don't know, 12. Okay? This is a trinomial. Okay? Alright, so this is a trinomial. You have ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright, now, I can't factor that, because if I try to go over here and go negative 12 and 5, there's no two numbers that multiply give you negative 12 to add up to 5. So this is what we call a prime trinomial. Okay? So what if I were to ask you, how could I change b in order to make this factorable? Now, here's some neat questions. So if I'm looking at negative 12, let's get rid of this for a second. So I'm going to go negative 12 and b. There's multiple answers here. So if you think about it, like what numbers multiply give me negative 12? All right, well, we've got 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4. But it is negative, right? So let's play around with this. I could do like 2 minus 6. What's 2 minus 6? 4. So b could be 4. Okay? So if I did that, if I turn this into x squared plus 4x minus 12, all right, could I factor that now? Well, let's take a look. This is the number we picked. So we've got negative 12 and 4. We're looking at 6 and negative 2 because we picked it already. We picked it. So I can do x plus 6, x minus 2. I know I'm good. Okay, so just be aware of that, and there's multiple answers here. I picked 6 and negative 2. You guys could have picked 3 minus 4 or 12 minus 1, okay? It's just understanding how factoring works. All right, so we just tackled the first page. All right, check back in for the second video, and we will take a look at the second page. All right, keep up the good work, guys, and as always, good luck. We're all counting on you.